all they really want is something that's honest. Just give them something honest. I actually think the public would respond better to a lawyer who came out and said, listen, I can't guarantee you that I'm going to win every case I handle. You know, anybody that guarantees you that is maybe not challenging themselves with hard cases.
I've never really given up on trying anything new. So I guess the thing it taught me about myself too is just that like the only thing keeping me from being able to do something is trying. So I've never looked at anything as something I can't do.
I've seen the positives of the other side enough that I really focus on that because it's real.
This is going to be one of those therapist terms, but it's a process. And I had to laugh before I said it because I know that's heard so much. You know, it's a process, it's a journey, it's this, it's that. But it's the truth.
Going to counseling and therapy has been looked down upon for so many years. And so generationally, I feel like we have suffered generational trauma and it's been passed down because these secrets have never been talked about. These things have never been, the rug has never been pulled back. The elephant has always been in the room and no one has talked about it. And so it's like, I had to start talking to the elephant. I had to pull back the rug and I had to go in the closet and pull out the skeletons and say, this is the stuff that's been here.
I think you also have to be, I mean, this probably is overused at some point, but be a servant leader. Mm-hmm. So you have to know that people are relying on you and that you have to understand where everyone is coming from and not just always see things from your perspective, and make sure that you're incorporating that into your leadership style and who you are.
I think I learned that if you have something that is true and honest that people really believe in, they will like stick with you through anything, right? It's that, I hate the word because it's so overused now, that transparency, but you, when you really have a core belief in there and you can get people to buy into what you're doing, they'll follow you to the ends of the earth.
The more we can get the word out to the nation and the world about what's going on in St. Louis, the more things that will build on top of what we already have. And that's really what's exciting. And it's a bigger pie theory, right? It really makes a bigger pie. It's not just better for the region, it's better for our country, and for a lot of these businesses and what they're trying to accomplish, it's better for the world.
I specialize with women, getting them over that $1 million mark in annual revenue, and then women who have $1 million to $50 million annual revenue. It's called second stage entrepreneurs. And so they need a wide variety of things, but one of the things they need is someone who completely understands them, their business, their goals, how to help them reach all of those things, but also feels like and actually is their friend, their supporter, their confidant.
Most people don't realize diverse teams, particularly teams led by women, often have a statistically significant ROI. Yep. And they generate more revenues, they have more innovation. And so you're exactly right. It's here.
That's the other thing I was going to say is that it's there's the reacting to it, right? The being ready for it, but then there's the appreciating the value of bringing people together that represent very different ways of thinking. But it's a huge missed opportunity, right? To not create an environment where people can say, hey, hang on a minute, that doesn't make sense to me, or did we ever think of this? And that's about diversity, right? It's about diversity of ideas, having people who grew up in different ways, have different ways of looking at the world. That's where the magic happens.